Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. We are attacking the Challenge Stone. This is a city that belongs to a faction that, in hindsight, I had no business getting involved with. They had the 8th strongest army in the game. I had the 150th strongest army in the game, but I still attacked. We still won our battles, and ultimately, I landed myself with my leader and my biggest army right at the gates of this massive fortified city. The game thinks that this will be a defeat. If it is, our campaign is over. Grimgore will not travel any further, and we will lose because their army will sweep up the rest of the greenskins like it's nothing. The walls of this city are extremely fortified. We've never seen anything like it before. These towers will be shooting at a very long range any enemy that walks up to the gate. So I cannot afford to stay outside of the city walls for long. Another mistake I made was assuming that just because one general was here defending that this would be easy to take. There are over 1,000 units that are going to be on these city streets fighting for their one remaining city. And it's our job to take it from them! Isn't that right, boys? This will be no easy task. But I do have a plan. From the southwest, our artillery is positioned to cover the majority of our force as they approach one of the gates leading into the city. Our melee units will be able to climb over these walls and begin cutting down anything that lies in front of them with the support of the archers at their back. Once they make it into the city, they should be able to establish a foothold and at least control this main entrance. Ultimately, this is a distraction because Grimgore, our fearless leader, is positioned to the northeast of the town with a very small force. It is their goal to climb the walls and gain entrance to the city with as few enemies noticing as possible. While Grimgore, his orc boys, and black orcs go over the walls, Scram and his cavalry will hit the gate and try to gain access with their boars. If this works and they can break into the city, it will split the enemy force's attention and may just give us the time we need to secure land inside. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't nervous. I really hope I get this right. There's a lot riding on this battle right now. Deep breath. Let's head in. Melee, scale the wall immediately. Some of you over here, some of you right down the middle, and the rest of you on the right. Perfect. Archers, assist. Attack anyone you can aim at. Artillery, break down the wall just in case. Meanwhile, on the other side, did they notice we were over here? Yes, quite a few units did fall back to this location, which might mean we'll have an easier time taking over that main gate. Hopefully. Even the enemy commander is here to see us as well. I am not seeing too many ranged attackers. These look like just marauders and stuff. So I'm going to try to head in quick, get close to the gate on the northeast side, and hopefully just break it down with the help of Grimgore in order to infiltrate this base. Meanwhile, our melees are starting to get close to the wall, and we are seeing a lot of the enemy faction already in place to defend it. While they are doing this, they are being peppered with attacks from... Wait, the gate's wide open, boys! The gate's wide open! Head straight inside! Head straight inside! Don't scale the wall! Go... Okay, they just closed the gate. I didn't know they could do that. Okay, up the wall, boys. You got it. You're good. I believe in you. How's this attack going? Looks like the cabs already made it up to the gate. How much health does it have left? 6,000. Oh, I almost wish I was playing in multiplayer so I didn't have to watch both sides of this conflict play out at the same time. Please get back on the ladders. Please get back on the ladders. I need you guys to scale. The gate is being hit. Our archers are doing a pretty good job of cutting into the dudes up top as well. Our very first thing we have to do is secure the top of the wall. Meanwhile, on the other side, our army is moving in really hard, getting bombarded by some kind of spell I've never seen before. What's the gate's health? It's not as high as I was hoping, but everyone's getting in range now. They might be able to do it. I really hope they can. Meanwhile, my melee boys are going to start cutting into anyone they can reach on top of the walls, hopefully getting us around and moving through these forces no problem. Archers, I want you to move up a little bit closer, please, just so we can make sure we're aiming these shots really, really well. You're already at a disadvantage because they are on the high ground. Now, not every unit is doing the same over here. Some of these guys are getting beat up pretty hard, but it looks like our melee are winning the wall. How's the gate going? Slow and steady wins the race, right? I've heard that my whole life. Let's hope it's actually true. Our artillery repositioned. I'm not sure why. I'm going to get them refocused. Although, bro, this is looking super good. What if I just take down one of these walls? Or can I not do that with an artillery? The gates are wide open. I'm going to send our archers through to the other side if they're going to let me do that. Grimgore, is he making progress on the gate is open! The gate is open! Go, Grimgore, go! Take these guys down as fast as you can. We're also going to get our calves moving and make sure they're charging into battles and dealing as much shock damage as possible. Oh, this is looking promising. How's our melee on this side? They're actually cutting the army down to pieces as our archers are moving in and taking the courtyard. Okay, artillery, move up a little bit. Grimgore, how's it going, bud? I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this. Cav need to intercept anyone who's coming in to try to attack us, including the Marauder Horsemen. Ooh, and definitely get out of the way of that spell. I am going to have them hit the enemy team's commander just to try to intercept him and then immediately pull them back to try to finish off any more of these melee units over here by Grimgore as I can. It is imperative that he stays healthy during this. Our archers have made it into the main courtyard. Let's have them all focus as many targets as we can. And our melee guys are doing a great job on the wall. Now, our archers do need to be protected, but with this many focus firing, we should be able to completely break nearly any opponent that they all fire on at the same time. And I hope that's actually accurate because this is getting kind of scary. I'm going to move some melee guys down just to make sure. Please get down there quickly. Meanwhile, Grimgore and his army are doing well, very well over here. Let's have the calves fall back and break someone else. Grimgore, I need you to debuff the enemy team's commander and then kill him. Very important that you kill him, Grimgore. Very important. Another one of the melee combatants is starting to run away from battle. We are winning the right side, and we are winning the left side. We're actually doing it. We're actually doing it. Everyone focus. Everyone focus. You have to kill this target. Our archers are actually looking pretty good. It seems like the units that took the most damage were our melee that were rushing after the walls, but I guess that does kind of make sense. does make a lot of sense. Okay, that should wrap up pretty soon, actually. As long as Grimgore and friends stay healthy over here, things should be pretty good. Scram is taking a lot of damage, and the calves are also getting beat up pretty bad. Those guys are rallying over there. Our orc boys next to Grimgore are getting beat up quite a lot, but the black orcs are holding strong, and we're about to break the enemy commander. Yes, indeed. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to send group 1 and 2 off to the right to try to take over that control point for our army. Our archers are going to target fire anyone that walks up on my main army. And our melee are going to start to move to the right towards the capture point there. If we can begin to take territory inside of this base, it will drastically change the tide of battle to be in our favor. But honestly, with their commander already breaking, we're looking pretty good. That could change pretty rapidly. Let's not get complacent. Scram, I need you to hit this pretty hard, my dude. Are you ready? They're going to be firing projectiles at you. We may lose our calves soon. Ooh, and there's more units coming in as marauders are about to intercept my calves over here. Quick check-in on our archers. Things are going well. Let's make sure everyone's still moving over to this location just fine. Grimgore and his melee units are lagging a bit behind, but I think they can intercept right here into these marauders to keep my calves safe for at least a little bit longer while they take over this capture point. Our highest rank orc boys are tired. They are beat up. They may not be able to hold much longer. However, the main force piling through that front gate has overwhelming momentum at the moment. Oh shit, my artillery are in a bad spot. I'm gonna have to pull back some of my dudes here. I don't know how my artillery got in melee range, but we need to fix this. We need to fix this fast too. We're in control of the gate, so hopefully we can do that soon. Whoever's over here, attack these units advancing. The Chaos Trolls moving to defend their capture point. They cannot have that. That is going to be ours. Grimgore and his elite melee units have cut through the marauders that intercepted them, and they will soon break. However, beasts are causing our boys to break as well. Can Grimgore rally them? It may be too late. Our cavalry do take over a point nearby. I'm going to have them dash towards the middle now as it is undefended. Grimgore is forced to meet the enemy team's leader yet again as Jorul rallied outside of the gates and is about to rain down destruction on the Black Orc nearby. That spell is devastating. That is nuts. Our calves in the back are taking a lot of damage, but our melee units have taken the front gate, and I'm going to send them all towards the center of town now. It doesn't matter because we won. Holy shit, they actually broke. Oh, we took their city, dude. Yes. Oh. Wow. I cannot believe we won that without losing more units. I still have my Doom Diver catapults. I still have my cabs I've been using. I still have my Black Orcs. All of our advanced units made it through that fight. We did, however, let's not forget, we did lose 554 fellow greenskins. However, we took down 1,094 units and destroyed the capital city of our biggest rival in the game so far. You love to see it. You love to see it. You know, I think we could sack this place. We could burn this place down to the ground. I'm gonna loot and occupy. I'm gonna do it. That's a lot of money. This is a huge building. I mean, this is basically a Capitol building. And the fact that we can have 8 different constructed bonuses inside of its walls is huge. Now, let's not forget, we did lose granite spikes to the east. So with all of this money that we just got from this, we're going to need to do some pretty heavy recruiting back in town. Namely, get a bunch of orc boys. And I'm even going to use the global recruitment because this is pretty important. I'm going to use the global recruitment to get more orc archers. We used a lot of the money we just gained here, but I'm going to need it. Oh, does that not work the way I oh, global just takes 2 turns. I see. I thought, oh man. Okay, change of plans. We're just going to recruit a bunch of orc boys. And then, because our orc archers come ranked up already, this is actually really good for us to buy. So, will this be enough to actually defend this building if Kolek gets mad and decides to push back into us? Maybe. Maybe it'll be enough. We can help our odds with one of our newest additions to our army. This is Durbach. He showed up last episode. However, there was so much going on last episode that I just didn't spend any time to mention him. Durbach is who I'm planning on using to cause a little chaos outside of battles, you might say. The rest of our army is going to sit right here and hopefully heal up and defend our province from anyone else that might come towards us. This is upgrades for Scram, who's now level 9. I'm so glad. He's doing so great. He has a heroic killing blow. That seems like a fantastic ability to throw in. With the money that we have back at our base, I'm going to upgrade our fighting pit to level 3. I'm going to upgrade our goblin tinker bench to level 3. And I'm going to add in... What do I want to add in? I'm going to place down a shaman hut. This is a tier 3 and above building, so this is the only place I can make it. And we don't currently have any other magic users, so this should be a pretty big buff for us. That's a lot of our money, and in fact, we're not making much next turn either. I'm going to try to repair the challenge stone, the place that we just took. Of course, we did a lot of damage to it. There's plenty of enemy factions still around that might want to take it back. Ideally, I take the whole region soon, which would mean heading north towards that floating mountain. You know, just wipe out this entire faction that I'm in war with in one fell swoop. That seems like a pretty good idea. But for now, turn 17 is concluded. Hello? Can I help you? Dusty? Dusty wants a non-aggression pact. Wait a minute. Don't I have to kill Dusty? Dusty, I'm sorry, my dude. I don't think I can accept this. I'm so sorry. You're gonna join me soon, though. That's good, right? All right, we currently have a little problem, don't we? Kolek has fortified himself inside of this building. And that means I probably won't be able to just walk over and kill them. I mean, we just did a massive siege battle. Granted, this isn't a city, it's just a settlement. But the more accurate problem is I'm out of money, and my army costs a lot of money to keep alive. So Grimgore is immediately going to march to the north. Grimgore is going to auto-resolve. Oh, Grimgore was going to auto-resolve, but now they're telling me I'm going to lose some enemy. No, I'm not going to lose anybody. They're just tier 1 units. I need this money. I need this money right now. I need it right now, and it's going to lower my costs. I'm going to do it. I'm going to auto-resolve. I don't feel great about that auto-resolve. I just want to say that for the record. But it does give me 2,000 gold that I absolutely need right at this moment. And we're going to just steal everything from this place and take it with me. You know, if you guys don't mind. After that, I'm going to head home. And that is at least going to buy us a little bit of time. A little tiny bit of time. Maybe against my better judgment, I also upgraded the greenskin burrows inside of Ice Spewer. I need that extra income. It did cost me a few thousand gold to get that, but it might make up the difference with our current unit costs. So that's going to do it for today's video, everybody. Hopefully Kolek doesn't just run back over us tomorrow. With any luck, I'll be able to take granite spikes down, and then we could start working on controlling this area as well. Keep in mind, none of this is actually required for our victory condition, but if I can take over this entire province, then we can do a lot of customization with its settlements. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed that battle half as much as I did, then this was a pretty good episode. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys again very soon.